welcome to my channel, or welcome back, I suppose. I hope these wires don't bother you. Just need to listen to some music, I guess. So I just wanted to do a semi-quick video, hopefully, about how I contour, highlight, and bronze my horse face. I call it a horse face. I don't know. I hope you don't take offense to that. It's kind of like a joke. It's like I have a longer face, or oblong, whatever you want to call it. So I just want to kind of share my tips and tricks of what I do, because the typical contouring things that they tell you to do, I feel like are not flattering to this particular face shape. So if you have the same face shape as me, I got you. So I just wanted this to make kind of like a quick video, so let's get right into it. Is the lighting okay? Oh, good. So I like to start off with contour first. So the contour palette I have been reaching for the most is this Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte. And this is kind of quite pricey. If you can't afford it, then I really like the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, which is split down the middle. There's a highlight shade and a contour shade. In Dulce de Leche, I really like that one as well. The formula is really good, so that one's a lot more budget friendly. So I like to do contour first because, I don't know, the bronzer just kind of warms it up, and I really like using this kind of thick fan brush to do it. So I kind of go back and forth between these two shades, and I focus, oh, one moment, put my hair back. I focus on shortening the face, basically. Oh, I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Whatever, okay. So basically, that means focusing on shortening it up here and up here. So I just dip into those two shades kind of. And then I just go basically right into the hairline. Just kind of go back and forth on those two shades. Just kind of back and forth. And you kind of want to build up that color and make sure that the darkest pigmentation starts at the hairline and it gradually gets lighter, just so it blends the best. So that's why you place it at the hairline, and then whatever's left you just kind of bring it down. Because that will give the most natural effect. Because if you've ever had your face burnt or like your face actually tan, it's always darker and then it goes gradually lighter. Because that part gets the most sun. So you just build that up. You don't want to go too crazy or anything. I used to be really into more of a super great contour, but I found that when you have more of a tan, or depending on the undertone, it doesn't really work. It works very well for fair skin tones, but not so much for when you really kind of have more of a golden undertone, if that makes sense. So you just kind of build that up. And just building that up. And then just kind of bring it down. So I'm focusing it on going kind of like this because I want to cut off this part. So I'm just kind of going back and forth, and I'm bringing it down like to about halfway, making sure I really get it in that hairline. There, and I'm avoiding this area completely. You because if I put any contouring or bronzing there, it's going to close that area in, and I want to widen that area. So I'm just going to leave it at that basically, and then I'm going to do my cheekbones. And so again, dipping into those powders. I'm just going to kind of try not to make too crazy of faces because you don't want to change your face shape. So you're just kind of, yeah, try not to do any faces, honestly. So just take the brush and just start going. I kind of angle it up a little bit right there. And I just kind of go back and forth. Until I'm kind of happy with the color. Then I can kind of do a circular motion, just to make sure there's no harsh line. And if you want to define it more later, you can definitely do that with powder or foundation. Oh, probably powder, yeah. Let's take that. So we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. And then just kind of angle it up. We're not going on the temples, but we are kind of angling it up there, right there. So it just kind of looks more natural as opposed to just going like that, you know, if that makes sense. And then we're going to lightly circular motion that, just so it's blended, there's no harsh line. Just infusing that into the skin. And then we're going to do our chin, and we want to concentrate on the chin. And we're going to bring it down. It looks more natural if you just kind of connect everything there. Like this. And then just carry on, I guess. Just follow your natural jawline. Kind of take it up here so it kind of connects. Bring it down, especially if you're like me, you got a little something going on down here. Bringing that down will help hide it. And I keep going on the chin a little bit, to kind of shorten it a little bit. And then I'm not really want it like a crazy, I don't go too crazy with nose contour, I just kind of go like that, gently. With my same brush. And I just kind of go like that. And honestly, that's good enough for me. It was pretty good. Just now we're gonna go in with our bronzer, which I love to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in bronzer. I think it's the original. Just looks like this. It's my favorite bronzer ever. It's so good. And then we're just kind of gonna go over what we already did. And this is gonna kind of, well, the contour we were using is matte. It is quite warm, but there's a shit of a contour, but I kind of like that now. We're going to use this to... I don't know. I just like a combination. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. And hit the chin again. Then we're going to go in with the blush, which I should have already had out. Which, my favorite blush is the Balm Down Boy, which is this baby pink. I love this blush. I don't know why. I love baby pink blush. I'm not a fan. I don't know, my skin is so red naturally. I don't know why. I just like more of a baby pink blush. I don't know why. And because I want to widen my face, I like to kind of keep it more towards the outer edges, if that makes sense. I don't like to bring it in too far. I just kind of go over top of where I did that stuff, and I just make sure it's all blended. Kind of press and roll sometimes. Whatever works. Just make sure everything's all blended. And then I'm going to take some highlight. Which is a mixture that I made, which is the Laura Mercier Glow Setting Powder mixed with the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. It's a little too glowy, so I'm going to add a little more of the Laura Mercier. And we're going to highlight. Alright. So we're just going to mix that in there. Should have just spilled a little bit, but that's fine. We're going to tap off the brush a lot because I don't know if you can see that. But okay, so now we're going to highlight, and let's see. The way I like to highlight is I kind of start here and I do kind of like a C shape, and I can't remember who I learned this from. I think it was Jay Kissa, I think, to kind of use a circular kind of buffing motion, and that kind of helps blend in the highlight better. So I just use, oh wow, that's intense. More intense than I intended, but we'll figure it out. Way intense. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, yeah, this mixture is like, I'm just kind of buffing it in circular motions. And I'm doing that kind of C shape. Inside the way the other. I'm not doing my nose. And then I'm gonna take clean brush, which is the Sephora Pro Airbrush brush. Try to go over that even more, just to kind of. Yeah, that's really helping tone down a little bit. So, kind of circular motions. And by doing this C motion, you are not doing any contouring. You're helping. It helps to widen the face on the side there. Where you put the light, things look bigger. Where you put the dark, things look smaller, if that makes sense. So I'm just continuing to kind of buff that in so it's not so intense, because I don't want it to be so obvious. I'm not too crazy about the chin highlighter. nor am I too crazy about forehead. I kind of prefer this area. Because again, we don't want to make that area appear larger. We want to make it appear smaller. Okay, so I'm going to take my favorite setting powder right now, which is the Catrice Prime and Fine Illuminating Dewy Glow Spray. They need to make a bigger one of this, like they really do. Okay, so we're shaking it up, and we're just going to... gonna, oh, it tastes good for some reason. Oh. Hopefully when that dries, that'll be more one with the skin. One can only hope. So, it's definitely a lot more glowy. Right into it. The highlight's like intense, but it's like, it's not. I like it because when I'm head on, it's like, it's not too bad, but then bam! So, let's see, zoom out. So you can kind of get up there. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. That's how I contour my horse face slash oblong face. It looks a little funny because I'm not wearing any eye makeup or eyebrows and all that because I'm about to film another video, which is the Jaclyn Hill palette. So you're gonna see that very soon. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. If you have the same face shape as me, comment down below, let me know. And I hope you are able to use any tips and tricks. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like, subscribe, don't make it weird, and hope to see you back. See ya!